Hello guys, we move forward from impulse part, and in this video we'll start the basics of collision. Now collision is an event in which the momentum of any one object changes due to the other, and it is not necessary that colliding objects have physical contact between them. You can see an example that there are two bar magnets, and if we place their south and south pole like poles toward each other and we hold them, and then after some time we'll release them from the closest position without any physical contact, then we will see then that they will move apart from each other, and due to the first magnet, due to the repulsive force of the first magnet, the second magnet repelled away from it, and due to the repulsive force of second magnet, the first magnet repelled away from the second magnet. So this is an event of collision because the momentum of any one magnet changed due to the other, and there is also not any physical contact between them. So physical contact is not a necessary condition for collision to occur. Now let's classify the collision on the basis of energy. In fact, there are two classifications of collisions. First is on the basis of energy. Now in the first classification, the first type of collision is elastic collision. In this type of collision, there is no loss of kinetic energy of the system. Kinetic energy of the system remains conserved, and this is a very, very rarely found collision, and it can be done in laboratory conditions only. There is a constant which I would be discussing in the further videos, which is also called as coefficient of restitution. So it is a constant which expresses the type of collision, and in elastic collision this E is equal to 1. Now the second collision is inelastic collision, this one. So inelastic collision is that collision in which there is some loss of kinetic energy of the system. Not full, but some loss of kinetic energy. The value of coefficient of restitution in this type of collision is between 1 and 0. And the third type of collision is perfectly inelastic collision. So in this type of collision, the loss of kinetic energy is a maximum, and it is highest among all type of collisions, but it is also not the complete loss. It is not the case that the complete energy of the system will be lost in some form, and none energy will be remained in the system after the collision. This is not the case. In fact, the energy lost in this case is highest, but it is not the complete loss of energy. So the value of E in this case is 0. And the rare type of collision is superelastic collision. In this type of collision, there is some gain of kinetic energy, and I would be discussing all these type of collisions dedicatedly in the next videos. The value of E for superelastic collision is greater than 1. Now on the basis of line of impact, we discuss the collision into classify the collision into two parts. The first part is head-on collision. So in head-on collision, the colliding bodies move along the same line before and after collision. You can see that these bodies are moving on the same line after collision and before collision. But in oblique collision, the colliding bodies move on the different line before and after collision. So if this body was moving on this line before collision and it was at rest, so after collision it may move on this line somewhere else, and it may move on this line of impact. So this kind of collision is known as oblique collision. And in the next videos we would be discussing the types of collision and coefficient of restitution in detail. Thank you.